All right, so let me ask you this question, man. This record goes viral. Who is the biggest celebrity that hopped on the bandwagon to kind of like do their thing to make magic on this record?
Well, like Holly very created some content to it. Like she put like her movie scenes together, like so when she was running. So like that was dope, man. Like, that was like legendary.
Hallie, holla at us. We want to do another one.
For sure.
Mooski and Juneski.
For
TRACKSTAR.
real.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy June Archer here, the Winner's Circle on ThisIs50.com. My guest today, Capitol Records recording artist, platinum selling single, TRACKSTAR. My guest today, Mooski. What's going on, fam?
Man? I appreciate you having me.
Man, listen, I'm excited to have you here today, man. Let me just start by saying this. Thank you for your service.
I appreciate it.
When we're in days like this, when we're seeing what's going on over in Russia and Ukraine, it's only fair to stand up and say thank you. Because I don't even know what it felt like being on the front lines and doing what you do. But for those who don't know, you were a sergeant in the Marines. Like,
yes, sir.
How did you feel serving our country, and what are your thoughts on Ukraine and Russia?
Well, like serving, it was amazing. It was an amazing experience, man. Like it really taught me so much about life, man, that it's just, I really can't see my life any different, man. Like, if I could go back, I'd do the same exact thing, man. I'll go straight back to the Marine Corps, man, and just like really live my life that way, because it just taught me so much about life, man, and it just prepared me for a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And it really raised me in the areas where, you know what I'm saying, I needed to grow up at. And so it's kind of like, with the current situation today, my thoughts on it, I really haven't been following up with it as much, as everyone else, because I've been caught up with the project, you know what I'm saying? Like, just really been glued in on that. But from what I've seen and stuff, it's one of those things to where, like, I know a lot of people are kind of like probably on the edge of their seats, like really trying to see, like, okay, is this about to happen? Because then if this happens, then this is probably gonna happen for me, and my life is probably about to change. I probably have to go away from family, or you know what I'm saying. So like that's what a lot of people are thinking right now. But all my heart and my love goes out to all the people involved. Just really you just really never know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's really it. You just really never know.
What was the decision, or how did you come to the decision to even enlist?
So, man, in my high school, man, my senior year, man. I really wasn't like, my mind wasn't where it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I was having fun. Like I didn't apply for any colleges, man. I didn't really set myself up for
didn't even
post graduation. Right.
Gotcha. So
I know I have to do something, because it's just not in me not to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm exploring my options. I'm trying to see, like, I'm thinking, but I know I want to get out of my city. I know I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? My sister just went to a big 4-year college.
Nice.
She graduated a year before me, so I'm like, I was like, I can't do college right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I didn't want to do college right then. So,
right.
I started exploring the military, and I was looking at the Army first, and I just wanted to go because I had my uncle was in the Army. Matter of fact, like, my family's a military family.
Okay.
And,
okay. So that kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah, like, but see, what's crazy about it is, man, I really didn't know the depths of my military family until I started to go to the military. Then everybody came out of the woodwork. Yeah, I served. I did this. You know what I'm saying? So, and so it just made me like, okay, I get to see the world. You know what I'm saying? I get to leave. And what really hooked me on the military is that guarantee pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, okay, it's like I'm working and stuff, but I know for a fact that I'm gonna be good to take care of what I gotta take care of.
Right. Back.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I know that if I wanted to go to college, I could utilize my GI Bill. I could use my GI Bill, later and go to college for free.
Right.
I wouldn't have to pay. I wouldn't have to create any debt. It was just the perfect setup for my life. And me not knowing where I wanted to go, I felt like, okay, going here is gonna, one, You know, I get to go see things. I get to go, you know, just find out about life. Like really just do what I want, and it's gonna give me time to see where I want to go next. You know what I'm saying? But when I got in the military, what's crazy is I wanted to do 20 years.
Wow.
Like when I got to the Marine Corps, I wanted to do 20 years, man. But I just fell in love with music in the middle, and I was like, nah, I want to do music. I told everybody I was getting out to do music.
Wow. All right. So now let's fast forward. You do time in the military. You fall in love with this thing called music, and now we got TRACKSTAR, million selling, platinum selling, takes off, viral video, TikTok. What does it mean when somebody says viral? I think people they don't really know, right? But for you, how did it feel going viral? Like, what did that mean? How did it change your life?
Man, it was crazy because it just like, you know, I was seeing the effects of my song, of people like rocking with my song before we went viral, and that was enough to make me be like, I'm like, dang, this is crazy. So then when it went to the next level,
right,
it was just like even crazier. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like we really here, like let's go. You know
so
what
now,
I'm saying?
take me through the process, because a lot of people don't really understand how you record, the recording process, the process in terms of marketing and promoting. What were the steps that you took after that initial success, after you saw it go to the next level? What did you do after that?
Well, the label just started to push it. You know what I'm saying?
But what's the step before that? How did the label find out about you?
Okay. So
because I want people to understand the steps to.
Yeah. So basically, man, I dropped a song in June. In June of what year was it? I want to say it was 2019. I mean, no, 2020. 2020. I got a Marine Corps at 19. So I dropped it in 2020, right? In June, and the song blew up, man. Like it blew up by itself. Like over 6 months, man. I saw an M. Like I saw 1 million streams.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I saw 1 million streams on the Apple. Like I'm checking my analytics and stuff every day, man. Next thing you know, man, I'm getting that quicker. You know what I'm saying? And this is like at the end of the year. Like I'm doing shows in Miami and stuff. Like Miami, it blew up. It blew up all the way up in Florida. I'm going all through Florida doing shows and stuff, man. Like so, November, December time frame, the label started talking to me. Like they started reaching out and stuff. You know, and I negotiated with them from probably like November all the way to February when I finally made my decision. And so when we hit the top of the year, around like February, it went viral. It
took off.
Right after we signed, like they really, like everything just really blew up to another level. You know what I'm saying? So, there's nothing I did, but write the song. You know what I'm saying? God did the rest.
I love that.
I wrote the song, dropped it, and the music and God took it.
What was the inspiration behind the song?
I mean, you know, it was just like I wanted to take a real event that happened in my life and put it into music. Like I just around this time, like I really figured out how to put my experiences and stuff into my music. So like that was one of those things.
Now let me ask you this: 1 million streams, going viral. What is the biggest purchase you've made to date just to celebrate the success?
House.
House for you or house for mama and them?
Nah, so my mom's situation different right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's a house for me and my family.
Dope.
You feel what I'm saying? Me and my brother and sister live in there. My mom, she's in a nursing home right now, or whatever. We're trying to get her rehabilitated.
Okay.
And right now, so that's really where we at with that.
How have the people around you kind of reacted to your newfound success and fame? Have you found out, you know, the show is called The Winner Circle. Like, have you found your circle getting smaller? Have you had to pick people out to kind of be like, nah, like, you know, everybody can't come type thing?
Yeah.
How have you been able to deal with and pivot with this newfound success?
Well, I mean, everybody around me, like, they're happy for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like anybody who loves you is truly happy for you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, my circle has gotten smaller over time. But it's like, man, once you get here, you start to see a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, money is very dangerous, man. Like, not necessarily to you,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
those around
like
you.
it's just for everything around you, bro. Like you just never know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just that just comes with, you know, with knowing who you are and with stepping into your role or to your purpose in life. Like God's gonna show you who's for you, who's not for you. Like God's gonna take you through a phase and it's gonna single people and it's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like He's gonna take you through a phase to where you have to identify who's for you and who's not so you can keep going. You know, and like you're gonna keep getting put in that phase until you're ready to move on into your next step or wherever God's trying to take you.
Are you more spiritual or religious?
Spiritual all the way.
All right.
I was born religious.
Religious.
Born very religious. And now
Strict
I'm spiritual.
household.
Yeah, very strict.
I mean, that's tough. Strict household and a military family. That allows you to move but so much. Like
Right.
what was playing in the household as you were growing up? Like
Church music only.
Yeah.
Church music only, man. We couldn't. It was gospel music only, dog. We couldn't listen. We couldn't even watch movies and stuff that had cussing on it. We couldn't watch movies that had sex and stuff on it. Like
Man.
we couldn't. I mean, like for real, man. My parents were strict. So like I used to have to sneak around and listen to hip hop.
And what
stuff
was
like
the inspiration there? So what did you listen to when you had the opportunity that inspired you to even want to do this music thing?
So what's crazy? Trip Lee, he's a gospel rapper. He inspired me to make music. He dropped the album. I think it was like chapter 4, chapter 5, something like that. I want to say I don't want to mess it up, but he dropped that, man. And I'm listening to the music, and I felt it. But like when I'm listening to it, I'm spitting over what, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just started. I downloaded this app called The Booth, and I just went on that app and I just started making music, bro. Like and when I say I was making music, I'm making actual music on this phone. Like
Right.
I'm talking ad libs,
Everything.
Like, basically,
You're tracking right on that.
yeah,
app.
everything. Like it sounded like I knew I had something, and I'm in the 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the 7th grade, and I knew I had something. I knew I was good at this because I put this together, just like I record now. I recorded on my phone, like the same exact way, the same. Like it sounded like not the quality,
Right.
but the choir effect, like all that stuff. Like
Right.
it sounded like that, you know. So it was like I knew I had something. And when I showed people, they was like, "Hey,
You got something.
you know what I'm saying?" But when I heard Wayne, man, and I heard Drake, I was like, man, I'm rocking with hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? Like just because I like the way that Wayne made me think and had to put
Right.
his metaphors together and stuff like that. Like I saw it like as a skill, you know. I was like, dang, that's cool. So he really taught me like how to rap, like just by listening to him. And then then Drake taught me how, you know, like just listening to Drake, I found like the melodies and stuff like that. So like that really inspired me to start making like hip hop and R&B.
No, I love the story. New album dropping, debut album,
Yes, sir.
March 11th. How do you feel? How excited are you? What can we expect on this album?
Well, we call it the project. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have a dope feel to it though. So I'm feeling amazing though, man. Like
Excited.
I'm extremely excited, man. I've been working for a long time, man. I've been working for a long time on this project, and I faced so much adversity just to drop the project.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's just like we here now. I want to get it to the people and see what they gravitate towards, and you know, you see how they feeling about the project.
What's the name of the album?
Melodic Therapy for the Broken.
Melodic Therapy for the
Melodic
Broken.
Therapy for the Broken.
So that's gonna give me the alley-oop. You're very intentional when it comes to mental health. How important is it that people who need therapy or who are in a bad situation or position in life, why is it important to seek medical help or just seek an opportunity to speak to someone?
Well, I mean, man, it's extremely important because I don't think people understand how big of a role mental health plays like in your everyday life, in your body. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you're not in a very good if you're not in a very good spot mentally, it can slow you down in all areas of life. You know what I'm saying? You could find yourself veering away from the people that you love most and not even knowing it. You know what I'm saying? Like you never really know how it affects you until like later on down the road. Because
Right.
a lot of people that's depressed, they don't realize it.
They're pushing people away. They're bringing this divide.
Exactly. Like you're pushing people away. You're not even caring for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like you're really getting into this phase where like you just don't care about anything, and that's the worst place to be. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what role you play in somebody else's life anyway.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
And so just me knowing what I went through, it just made me feel even more for people who have families, because it's like man, you got grown men out here, you got grown women out here who got kids and stuff, you know, and they slip into these depressive spots and don't even know it. So it's like it can affect you. It can affect you in ways like tremendously negatively. Like I mean tremendous, like in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like very important that you really try to help your mental health, or that you really talk about things that are bothering you, or that you really try to seek and find help, because it can lead you down the road that some people don't come down, that they don't come off of.
Yeah, some people don't come back for that.
Yeah, they don't come back.
I want to ask you this, man, Mooski. For you, you talk about roadblocks and obstacles as you were recording this project. People are going through things. I always like asking, what is the best piece of advice you could give someone to navigate those roadblocks and those speed bumps when they're trying to actually get it, when they're actually trying to accomplish something, they're trying to go for their goals and their dreams and their aspirations? What is the best piece of advice you could give somebody today?
Never stop. Once you really understand the goal you're trying to reach, everything that's in between, you don't know how much is in between.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? All you know is I'm right here and this is where I'm trying to be. You never know what's in between. But you can't let what's in between stop you from getting there, because you could stop on the last obstacle right there before your breakthrough. You get what I'm saying? So like it's like you never know. Just keep going. If you know what you want to do, just keep doing it no matter what is thrown at you. Really understand what direction you're going in and make it happen. Just never give up. Like ever. Don't ever give up.
What is the thing that you really despise about the music business, and then something that you really enjoy or you fell in love with as it pertains to the music business?
I mean, I really like that, you know, it's a lot of talented artists in the music industry, you know what I'm saying? And you can connect and make music with them and stuff. But something I despise with the industry, I don't know. I mean, it's just like, you know, in some areas, you know, I feel like people forget about the music. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm somebody who focus on the music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just really care about the music. I think sometimes we kind of get away from the music.
New albums getting ready to drop.
There.
What's the next single? What can we look forward to on this project?
Man, I got three super hard singles, man. Scuba Dive, Soul Bleed, and Counting Time. Crazy hard. But I'm telling you, man, the whole track list, we loaded, man. Y'all can look forward to Melodic Therapy, man. Life Speed, Be Strong, man. Everything, man. Like, whatever you need. This is my message to all the broken people in the world who continue just to go about life like everything is okay when it's not. And on the inside, I got what you need right here on Melodic Therapy, because I am that person. I went through that, you know what I'm saying? So this is how I express myself on this Melodic Therapy. So it's for y'all.
Melodic Therapy dropping March 11th. Please go get it. How did you come up with Mooski? There's a lot of dope names out there, and I'm glad it's not Lil Mooski. But I know you got a Lil Mooski coming. But
Yeah.
how you come up with Mooski, man?
So that's my nickname. My nickname Moo.
Alright.
You know, so I just kind of like, I just put my own little twist on that. I just said, okay, boom, Mooski. And when I did it, I searched everywhere, man. I searched everywhere. I searched on Twitter. I searched Google to see how many Mooskis it was out there. It was one person. And it wasn't even Mooski. It was like Mooski P or something like that. It was something different.
Slide him over to the left.
So, boom, I made my name. And now, well, it's Mooskis everywhere, man.
Mooski everywhere.
Like, everywhere, man.
Everybody's some kind of ski.
Man, it's like, dang, man, you know.
But we down now, so I'm going to call myself June Ski. So now we good now.
Yeah.
And we're going to come out with another album. After this one drop, we're going to come Mooski and June Ski.
Yeah.
Here. This is 50.com, the winner's circle. My man, congratulations
Appreciate
on all
you.
the success.
Yes, sir,
Make
much
sure you
love.
get that album March 11th. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Get that.
Peace.